he promised Ethiopians an election that he will almost certainly win. And as the votes are counted, the Prime Minister, Abiy Ahmed, prepares for a 5-year term. But in his moment of triumph, he has suffered a blow in the restive region of Tigray, although it doesn't trouble his supporters.
Events on the ground right now are not over. Who knows? TPLF could advance further, we could advance further. You don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to tell you, the story is large and complex. It doesn't start here and here.
You're saying this conflict isn't over?
It didn't even start.
The war in Tigray has been a brutal affair, a battle for power waged between the national government and the region's former leaders, the TPLF. The Ethiopian army took control of towns and cities last November, but a week of fierce fighting has seen them withdraw, to the delight of many who live there. And the government's declaration of a ceasefire has been dismissed.
Our forces are in hot pursuit, trying to finish them off on the road, but until every square inch of Tigray is liberated from the enemy, our offensive will continue.
That sounds like a serious setback for Dr. Abiy Ahmed. But down at the market in the capital, Addis Ababa, the traders said they had the Prime Minister's back.
My father, Abiy.
Why is that? Why is he your father?
He's the most popular individual in the country. The most popular. Well, first of all, politics is everything in Ethiopia. You know, as I said, we don't have Hollywood, we don't have Wall Street, we don't have NBA, you know, all that. But in Ethiopia, the king is still everything. You know, he's, and then he has an appeal of that.
You're saying Abiy Ahmed is the king?
He is.
But his standing as a statesman has been damaged by the 8 months of conflict in Tigray. Thousands of people have been killed and more than 2 million displaced. And the aid agencies have struggled to gain access to those affected.
5.5 million people in desperate need of support, we believe is only a tip of the iceberg. And people have needed help desperately so for the past 8 months now. And we as UNICEF, within our mandate, we have been providing water and sanitation.
The pressure is building on the man who runs this country, with the US threatening sanctions linked to the situation in Tigray. But one of Ethiopia's best-known citizens has issued a warning.
I mean, a lot of pressure, you know, in this country, a lot of pressure. I think, you know, the Western, they have to be careful. They have to be careful.
Former Olympic gold medalist Haile Gebrselassie says Ethiopia is bigger and less stable than the international community thinks.
Who is going to support, you know, this fight between, you know, the brothers? Between the brothers. They are my brothers, you know, who's fighting in the bush. But again, if you keep, you know, just pushing, you know, this way, the result would be very bad.
The war in Tigray has taken a turn, and the people of Ethiopia cannot escape it. But the majority in this country of 110 million will trust their Prime Minister to handle it. John Sparks, Sky News in Addis Ababa.